right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadas. Double honors to the apostle of great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the icon and teaching the truth of the folk on the earth, children of sincerity, risking their life week in, week out, man. Hey, for Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. So this, basically, just going into second Esdras, the seventh chapter, or the ninth chapter, I believe. So the ninth chapter. They say, he answered me then and said, measure thy time diligently in itself, and will now see part of the signs past, which I have told thee before. And that's what the Israelites should be doing, man. Especially you men of the Lord that's in the truth. We're supposed to be noticing the time that we are living in. And if we know the time that we living in, the Lord gave us signs to know those things. Basically, the Lord told us in Matthew's the times and the signs of the heaven, of when he's going to return. And that's how we can know that we are at the end of this captivity. That's how we know that that things is about to wrap up in America, and with this COVID-19, all these things, man. Because guess what? The Lord told us these things shall surely shall come to pass. It say, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it's the very same time wherein the Most High will begin to visit the world which he made, man. And that's what I want to touch on, because, hey, the Lord is about to visit the earth. And if you've been paying attention, there's been a lot of footage of chariots, army of chariots flying over America, even in the overseas. Hey, it's been a lot of chariots, which the so-called white man Esau Edom, redeemed as aliens or spaceships. But actually, those the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, right? I'm gonna get a precept. This Isaiah, because the Lord told us signs when he's gonna return. If I remember where is that. Salakia, bear with me. Come. This Isaiah 29, verse 6. It said, there shall be visit of the Lord of hosts with thunders. And guess what? Hey, if you've been paying attention, the climate of the whole world is throwing off. See, we in April going into May, and it's still cold. If you been going pay attention from down south, it's been nothing but hurricanes. What else? Different type of rainment and climate all down south. It's been fires in the West Coast. These are signs that the Lord said that he's about to come visit the earth. Read it again. It's Isaiah 29 and verse 6. Hailstorms, verse 6. It says, there shall be visit of the Lord of hosts with thunders and with earthquakes. And earthquakes been popping off left and right. They've been recording big earthquakes, man. It was a earthquake last year that I believe, I forgot the city overseas, but it shattered the ground. The earthquake was so big that it cracked the ground, and there was a hole in the ground, man. All you can do is just Google these things, man. But these the time that the Lord said that he's that you shall look for when he's about to come and return to the earth. It's saying earth and great noises with storms and tempests and flames of divine flower. California was on fire for about 2 years. A year and a half or something like that. Hey, the Lord is showing his signs to the man of the Lord to let the people know when he's coming to visit the earth. That's why these things is happening. That's why when you read in Matthew 24 or Luke, the 21st chapter, or Mark, the 13th chapter, man. It go into the end times, man. What shall happen? Martial law, diseases, pestilence, because pestilence is just diseases. Going to this COVID-19, this vaccines that they pushing, man. All these things is written into the scriptures. The dollar crashing, the economy look like it's doing well when it's not. It say victuals shall be sold cheap. Famine, which we approaching. Man, it's been factories closing left and right. Left and right of pork, chicken, beef, pastries. All these things is signs that the Lord is showing you that it's going to be the beginning of sorrows. So these are the signs that we look for when the Lord is about to come visit the earth. So let's go back into this second Esdras 9, verse 13. It say, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uprise of the people in the world. So now we see earthquakes, and now we starting to see uprises in America, man. And we know uprise is when the people come against the government, because guess what? The government putting hell on the people. Now, the government was set up to comply with the people, with their demands. We supposed to vote a person into the office or a president into office, and he's supposed to make the economy better for us. But look, if over and over and over and over we keep letting these people, which that is all bullshit, man, because guess what? They elect these people in. If you notice, every president that come into the office, guess what? They not for us. Obama passed more laws than any president in the world. Why would he have to do that? For all you people that love Obama, man. Trump got in the office. At least this devil tell you exactly what he's going to do and not lie to you, man. Which he still lied, but still. He tell you that he's going to do this, he's going to do that. He did this and he did that. And people still hate this man. I'd rather a person tell me in my face what he's going to do than stab me in my back, man. And that's what these people starting to realize, man. That the government or the president, all these people is just kings. And they wasn't never for us. That's why you starting to see the economy collapsing. Jobs not even coming back. Unemployment skyrocketing. The more and more we on this shutdown, the more and more, guess what? Things is going to get harder and harder and harder, man. We are entering the great, they say 2.0 of the Great Depression, man. Even in the Great Depression, it wasn't these many jobs lost. If you do your research, even back in 2008 when the stock market was crashing, hey, it was only 17 million people that lost jobs. We damn near double that. And you people really believe that this economy is doing great because gas is $1 or $2? Because you can go to the supermarket and still get your meat. Wait till all those things is done. Wait till all those things is done. Then we're going to see what type of people you really are. Verse 4. It say, when shall thou, it say, 2nd Esdras 9 and 4. Then shall thou well understand that the Most High spare of these things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. Because guess what? The Lord gave a blueprint to this man, the Lord, from the beginning. See, the prophets been prophesying about these things from the beginning, man. This Jeremiah 28 and 8. It say, the prophets that have been before me, even before thee of old, prophesied both against many countries, against many kingdoms, and war, and of evil, and of pestilence. And if you've been paying attention, hey, Donald Trump told Iran, if anything pop off in the sea over there, hey, we killing you Iranians. So war is still on the horizon. We in COVID-19, and Donald Trump is still making threats. We just said China. China is blaming you. I mean, America is blaming China for this COVID-19. But guess what? The rest of the world is blaming America. All these people that we do business with, you think they want to keep doing business with us after we keep messing them over and over again, man? You think about it. A person that keeps backstabbing you or making treaties or tell you this and tell you that and do something else, how much more can you trust that man? How much? But guess what? These things is all prophecy, man, because the Lord told us these things shall surely come to pass. It say verse 5, for like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. See, these people don't understand that the end is coming. This 2 Esdras 6 and 7, it say, then answered I and said, what shall be the pardon of sign, sender of times? And when shall be the end of the first and beginning of that followeth? And he said unto me, from Abraham and to Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob held his hand held first on the hand of Esau. And we know this the story in Genesis that the older brother shall shun the younger. But guess what? Hey, is servant to the older brother, man. Proving that we was going to be in captivity. And that's what you're starting to see. The Israelites is in captivity, man. But it was for us to learn and be for a punishment. Verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follow it, man. And that's what the whole point. The Lord is telling us that this place is through. He has something way more greater than this place. But people still want to stay here. You don't have to stay here. The Lord have things in place for greater than us. All you have to do is just open up your eyes. Verse 6. Even so, the time also of the Most High hath plain beginning and wonders and powerful works and endings and fatness of signs. And I told you, Matthew 24, Mark the 13th chapter, Luke the 21st chapter. These things, man, the Lord said these things. It's crazy, right? And 08, the crash, people, the #1 book that was sold was the Bible. If you pay attention to history, all these people that put us in slavery, they beat us and killed us and lynched us every time we picked up the Bible. That should show you a mystery. It should show you that the Bible is very true. This is your heritage, man. But here we got fast forward 2020. The Bible is still the #1 book sold on the cross of the face of the earth. But why don't people pick it up and read? Because the Lord have blinded a lot of you people, man. Verse 7. It's saying, everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby you have believed. And that's how you get saved out of all these things, man. By believing in the Lord. Believing in your power. Believing that he can feed you. That he can lead you out of this danger, man. If you believe that, no one take that away from you. He's our protector, our guide. It say the righteous run in the name and they are safe. It's a strong tower. Psalms 18. Many of Psalms 34. Many are affliction. The Lord deliver out the righteous out of them all, man. That's how we get saved, man. By putting in this work, doing videos week in, week out, praying, fasting, and guess what? Believing. Believing that the Lord is going to come and save you. It say, that's it, man. Because you keep reading, well, verse 8. Shall be preserved from the sad parables, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning. So it's a select group of people that the Lord have chosen from the beginning, man. That's predestinated to preach the truth or to be saved. That's the 144,000, the government body of Yahweh Shema Mashai. And guess what? It's 1/3, which consists of a lot of women and children, man. Because guess what? We have to repopulate the world when the Lord destroyed this place. Because 66.6 of Israelites shall die because they don't want to get right. The Lord tell you all you have to do is just repent. Repent and return to him. We on a lockdown and people not repenting. People still doing what they want to do. Rebellious. People happy because Donald Trump gave you a stimulus check. Which ain't nothing wrong with taking the money. But ask and see what's the guidelines. A lot of those checks you're going to probably end up paying back. There's nothing, this history repeat itself. What happened in Bush when Bush was in the office? And he gave the same thing out, a stimulus check, $400. And then at the end of the year, what the government say? Oh, you have to pay that money back. So how much more now? They tell you in fine print, oh, you don't have to pay it back, but then wait till the economy start messing up. Then they need that money back. Now they taking it out your taxes. Which a crisis that they created, man. It was man-made. Which you can cure through what? By building up your immune system, man. So, it's just a quick lesson through the power of Yahweh Shema Rashai that I just want to touch on. The Lord is about to visit the earth, man. And, like Ecclesiastes 12 say, man, it's hot. Let me get it, man. I don't want to quote it. We'll end it with this. There's a Ecclesiastes 12, verse 1. It say, remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil day come not, nor the year draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, man. And that's what we supposed to be doing. Remember the Creator. Remember Yahweh Shema Rashai while these evil days come. Because an evil day just means bad times. We are approaching bad times on the face of the earth. And the only way to escape these things is returning to your Creator, man. So, with that, I just want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Baal Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baal Hashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostle and great millstone, our teachers, and salutations to the Akim, the teaching the truth of the four corner urban, risking their life week in, week out for the name of Yahweh Shema Rashai, man. Putting their life on the line for Yahweh Shema Rashai, man. So, hope this lesson edified, man. Shalom and a ball, man.